CTV's chief news anchor Omar Sajidina, co-host Cynthia Loyce, Chad Michael Murray, Lou Ferrigno, Caitlin Bristow, Lainey Louie. Millions of people across the UK and beyond are preparing to celebrate the coronation of King Charles III. CTV's chief news anchor Omar Sajidina is in London right now covering the coronation on May 6th and everything leading up to it. Thanks for joining us, Omar. First off, what's the atmosphere like in London? We have not seen a coronation in 7 decades. Of course, his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, which was the first royal event to be televised.
That's right, Joelle. Extremely rare events. This, of course, is a public holiday in the UK today. Crowds are already starting to gather. They're camping out at Buckingham Palace, outside Buckingham Palace, where I'm at right now.
Let's mention controversy, though. King Charles' family drama has overshadowed some of the coronation in a sense. Will you be addressing some of these issues, including his relationship with Harry in the special airing Thursday? Well, it's hard to believe, but the national show, The Social, is celebrating its 10th season. The show, which was winner of the 2020 Canadian Screen Awards for Best Talk Program or Series, all kicks off this week. We are so lucky to grab some time with co-host Cynthia Loyce and Lainey Louie this morning to get the lowdown on what viewers across the country can expect. Good morning to the both of you.
Hello.
You know what? Watching that promo, I was loving the outfits. I always like to see what you guys are wearing every single day so I can just have my inspiration for the next day. But this is so exciting. First of all, we're back in front of a live studio audience. So how exciting is that after 2 years of adapting to a pandemic? We're so happy to have Christine with us for a quick chat this morning. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
This is big for me. I told my crew I might fangirl a little bit, but I'll hold it together for you, Christine.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk the initiative here. Canada has one of the highest rates of MS in the world, more than 90,000 Canadians living with the disease. Now, you've been involved with the Burgers to Beat MS initiative for 6 years now, and of course, you have a personal connection to that. So can you tell us a bit more about why this is so close to your heart? You're obviously the world's all-time leading scorer. You've committed to playing the next 2 seasons with Portland and Canada leading up to the 2023 World Cup. World Cups are nothing new to you, but I'm sure each experience is so different as you progress in your career. So what are you focused on before heading to Australia and New Zealand? She's a former Bachelor contestant turned Bachelorette turned host of the show to Dancing with the Stars winner, business owner, and hey, maybe most importantly, dog lover. We, of course, are talking about Caitlin Bristow, who's here this morning to catch up and talk about a great initiative that impacts animal shelters here in Alberta. Caitlin, how are you doing?
I'm so good. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. We always love catching up. And they are life-changing, whether it is, to the extent of being able to adopt your dog like we did, or even just helping out. So you mentioned those 8 shelters and organizations. That would be the Animal Rescue Foundation of Alberta and the Humane Society in Cochrane for us. Why would you encourage people to get involved and help these dogs in these situations? What makes you angrier, slow walkers or bad drivers?
Bad drivers.
Yes. We don't want to make him too angry,
come to California.
We won't trigger you too much. We've got some fights set up for here. So who would win in a fight? Thor or the Scarlet Witch?
Thor.
Thor would win? Okay, I like that. Ant-Man versus Iron Man?
I have to say Ant-Man. You know why? Because Paul Rudd was in the movie with me. I love you, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have a special affection for him. Okay,
yes.
The last fight we're going to set up here, you, the Hulk, versus me. Me, I'm taking it. He saw that pose.
I'll tell you what, I could beat you physically, but emotionally you probably can't.
Emotionally, I would wipe the floor. All right, well, Lou is appearing every day at the con, and he'll be appearing in the Pow Parade of Wonders as well. For more information, head to calgaryexpo.com. I didn't make you too angry, did I?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Fun.
Appreciate you too. Good luck with your marathon and your training.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. We love that it was in Alberta, obviously. Very selfish Calgarian here. We love seeing, hey, maybe we've been there. Maybe we've seen that. They really transformed some of the landscape. Now, we had a viewer message in saying, how on earth did he get his voice so close to the character in the game?
Right.
Did that take some work, or is that just a natural thing?
No, I just kind of leaned into what I kind of naturally have going.
Canadian talk show The Marilyn Dennis Show is ending after 13 seasons. The weekday series concludes with its final episode on Friday, June 9th. After, get this, more than 2,000 shows, and we know she's busy and the queen of daytime television. We managed to snag a few minutes with Marilyn. First of all, thanks for joining us. Second of all, congratulations to you.
Thanks, Joelle. That's really great. I'm really, I didn't get to see that footage, but I know some of those voices, and really great and fun times. And it's nice to do be able to say doing 13 seasons of television here in Canada and wrapping it up in a bow on June 9th. So thank you to Calgarians for your support, because I hear you and I see you, so thank you.
And Calgarians love you. You started your career off here. So, we're so happy to see you be able to end in the way that you want to. And you did make that announcement in April, and of course it was emotional. Obviously, these kind of decisions, there's a lot of thought leading into it. So why is now the time to step away from the show? This is an incredibly exciting time for soccer in Canada. Of course, the men qualifying for the World Cup for the first time in 36 years. That's right, since 1986. And the thing about Calgary is we've got a lot of international experience right here at home. I'm here with members of the Cavs. And first off, I'm going to talk to head coach Tommy Wheeldon Jr. This is incredible, like I just mentioned. So as a coach, how does it feel to look and see the boys represented on an international stage? The medals thing is incredible. Do you have your medals on you right now?
We do.
Oh, you have to show them off. So we've got the gold and we've got the rose gold. So that's perfect,
exactly.
right? I love that. I would not be taking those off my neck, and I love that you have two of them in the house. You mentioned, Blair, you hadn't seen each other leading up to these Olympics. I think it was about 3 months. So what was it like when you were at the venue itself? Were you scoping each other out? Were you looking for one another? I love it. We're happy that you're healthy, safe at home. Congratulations to both of you. I know you have the bling on the finger as well as around the neck. I say that you wear the medals at the wedding, you guys. Why not, right? You might as well, bragging rights. Thanks so much for your time, and get some sleep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now we have the chance to catch up with two of the actors from the show, Morgan Cohan, who plays Maggie, obviously, and Chad Michael Murray as Cal Jones. Good morning to both of you, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Very, very excited to chat with both of you. Both just such incredible actors. We got to talk about the show. So, phenomenal countryside. I know we've got a Canadian in our midst here. So it was shot last June amongst the sweeping landscapes of the Maritimes. Morgan, what was it like filming in Nova Scotia?